The year is 600 BC. Babylon, the largest city on Earth, pulses with life, home to 200,000 souls packed within towering walls. King Nebuchadnezzar II reigns over an empire stretching from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea. The Ishtar Gate glistens with its brilliant blue bricks, while the ziggurat of Marduk looms majestically, and perhaps the fabled Hanging Gardens cascade with vibrant terraces. But what was it really like to navigate the streets of this ancient wonder, not as a ruler, but as an ordinary citizen? Using archaeological evidence and historical records, we reconstruct a day in Babylon, revealing not just the marvels but the day-to-day realities. Picture the Euphrates River flooding your neighborhood, the uniform contracts you can barely read, and the pantheon of gods demanding attention from dawn till dusk. Step back 2,600 years, dawn breaks, the sun rises over the flat Mesopotamian plain, and Babylon awakens. You stand by the Euphrates River, a critical artery of the city. It serves as a water source, trade route, defensive barrier, and divine presence. It is early Nisanu, the first month of the Babylonian year, heralding the arrival of spring and the barley harvest. Fishermen are already out in their small reed boats called kufas, round and waterproofed with bitumen. They glide through the muddy waters, catching carp and catfish destined for the market by midday or to be dried and salted for later. Women approach the river with clay jars, knowing every drop must be carried home. There are no aqueducts like in Rome, no elaborate canals within the city. Just the brown, muddy Euphrates flowing south. Farmers venture beyond the city walls, tending to barley, wheat, date palms, and sesame for oil. Everything flourishes thanks to irrigation, a lifeline in the... Unlike Egypt's predictable Nile, these rivers can be violent and unpredictable. A deluge drowns fields, while drought leads to starvation. The Babylonians have crafted an intricate system of canals, dikes, and levees to manage the water. Constant maintenance is essential. Neglect would spell disaster. But today, the water flows controlled, and as the sun climbs higher, you make your way to the Ishtar Gate, the grand entrance to the inner city. Towering at 60 feet, it dazzles with glazed bricks, a deep, resplendent blue. Lions, bulls, and dragons march across its surface, their colors vibrant against the azure. This is more than a gate, it's a proclamation. Walking along the processional way, the wide street leading to the temple complex, you tread on limestone and red breccia. Walls adorned with more glazed brick lions rise on either side. During the New Year festival, Akitu priests will carry Marduk's statue down this very path, while the city but today remains an ordinary day. As you pass through the gate, guards scrutinize you, ensuring no weapons breach these sacred grounds. Inside, the air thickens with noise, drawing you into the bustling commercial district. Merchants from every corner of the known world gather here: Persians, Egyptians, Greeks, Arabs. Babylon stands at the crossroads of trade routes, where a cacophony of languages fills the air: Akkadian, Aramaic, Persian, Greek, and Egyptian. Stalls overflow with goods. Copper from Anatolia, tin from Afghanistan, lapis lazuli from Persia. Babylon may lack stone and timber, but it thrives as an agricultural powerhouse, exporting grain, dates, and textiles that bring prosperity. As the morning matures, you find yourself in a scribe's office near the market, seeking a written contract for a barley loan. The scribe sits cross-legged with wet clay, pressing a reed stylus into its surface, crafting wedge-shaped marks known as cuneiform. He records your name, the lender's name, the barley amount, interest rate, and repayment date. With a cylinder seal, your signature is imprinted. The tablet dries under the sun, soon to be filed away among thousands of others: business contracts, marriage agreements, legal disputes. In Babylon, every transaction is documented. Payments are made in silver, small pieces weighed on a balance. Coins have yet. Precision is paramount. The Babylonians divide the day into 12 double hours, each hour into 60 minutes, and minutes into 60 seconds. Their system endures even today. By noon, you wander through the palace complex, where the famed Hanging Gardens of Babylon rise above the mud bricks. These gardens, one of the 7 wonders, might not have existed, as Babylonian texts and archaeological evidence remain elusive. Greek writers later described them, leading some historians to believe they were merely a myth, perhaps located in Nineveh. Yet imagine they do exist. Massive stone terraces teeming with greenery, trees and flowers cascading over the edges, vines swinging down, water flowing from above, a lush oasis in a dry land. Nebuchadnezzar is said to have created them for his wife, a Median princess longing for, whether real or imagined, the gardens embody Babylon's essence, a city that shapes nature, directing water to the desert, constructing mountains in flat terrain, proclaiming humanity's power to create. By afternoon, you find yourself at the base of the ziggurat of Marduk. This towering temple, rising in 7 diminishing tiers, stands around 300 feet tall, a testament to devotion rather than hubris. Here, heaven and earth converge, where gods descend to commune with mortal. At the summit, a small shrine awaits, where only the high priest may enter. During the New Year festival, he spends the night in anticipation of Marduk's visit. Below, priests conduct rituals offering sheep, bread, beer, dates, and oil at the lower levels, each gesture a plea for divine favor. Marduk, once a minor deity, now reigns supreme as Babylon's patron god. The Babylonians recount tales of cosmic battles, where Marduk triumphed over Tiamat, chaos embodied, crafting the heavens and earth from her remains. Each prayer and offering reinforces this delicate cosmic order, vital for Babylon's prosperity. As twilight descends, you find yourself on a rooftop near the ziggurat. Though you are not among the educated, you watch the priests scrutinizing the heavens. Babylonian priests, renowned astronomers, have dedicated centuries to tracking celestial movements, mapping the sun. They divide the sky into constellations, calculating Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury's paths, predicting lunar eclipses, foreseeing events on Earth. The heavens whisper divine messages. A lunar eclipse could foretell danger to the king, while Jupiter's position. These priests record their observations meticulously on clay tablets, building complex mathematical models to forecast planetary positions with remarkable accuracy. This is no mere superstition. It is an intricate blend of mathematics and religious significance, laying the groundwork for modern astronomy. As darkness envelops Babylon, you return home to a modest dwelling, mud brick walls enclosing a small space and a flat roof where you might sleep on stifling nights. The day's adventures linger in your mind, a tapestry woven from the life of a city that, in the heart of Babylon, a few rooms embrace a central courtyard, each window averted from the street, ensuring privacy and security. Inside, a woman manages the household, nurturing children and crafting bread, her hands deftly weaving cloth. In this vibrant society, women possess rights. They can own property, run businesses, and even seek divorce, yet their primary role remains as caretakers. Children play joyfully in the courtyard, boys and girls mingling until the day arrives when their paths diverge. Your son may attend a scribal school, learning the intricate cuneiform, destined to become a scribe or priest. But for most, the education comes from observing their parents. Farmers' children follow in the fields. As evening descends, dinner is served, simple yet hearty. Barley bread, thick and nutritious, pairs with beer, a staple of life. Perhaps some fish, onions, or garlic add flavor with sweet dates for dessert. Meat, a luxury reserved for festivals, remains a distant dream for many. In stark contrast, the wealthy dine in large homes, their every need met by servants, sipping imported wine while the rest save. After the meal, stories emerge like shadows in the flickering light. Tales of gods and heroes fill the air, recounting how Gilgamesh sought immortality only to fail. The great flood sent by the gods tells of one man, Utnapishtim, who survived by building an ark. These narratives, woven through generations, embody the essence of Babylon, a culture that will endure. As night envelops the city, silence reigns. The absence of streetlights leaves only the darkness and the shimmering stars above. You hear the distant barking of dogs, faint human voices, and the soft murmur of the Euphrates River. Travel at night is perilous, fraught with danger from wild animals and bandits. In the minds of the people, demons lurk, malevolent spirits believed to cause. Amulets hang in doorways, small clay figures rest beneath thresholds, while incantations inscribed on tablets adorn your home. You pray to protective gods, to Shamash, the sun god of justice, and Ishtar, the goddess of love and war. The major gods belong to temples and kings, but it is the household gods, the guardians of the everyday. You cling to hope, praying for the safety of your crops and the survival of your children, acutely aware that child mortality casts a long shadow. 1 in 3 children may not see their 5th birthday. Disease, malnutrition, and accidents plague life, yet you accept the harshness of existence. You strive to live well, to honor the laws and the gods, believing that fortune favors. The Code of Hammurabi, etched into stone over a millennium ago, still molds Babylonian law. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Justice is uncompromising, yet clear. The people understand the rules. They are woven into the fabric of society. This then encapsulates a day in ancient Babylon, not merely the famed Ishtar Gate and the Hanging Gardens, but the Babylon stands as a monument to civilization, over 1,000 years old in 600 BC, a nexus of wealth, culture, and knowledge. It is the largest city in the world, a place where mathematics, astronomy, law, and literature flourish. They gifted the world the 60-minute hour, the 360-degree circle, and while the city's physical remnants may crumble, the legacy of Babylon thrives. The Epic of Gilgamesh, inscribed in cuneiform, predates Homer and the Bible, preserved through the ages upon clay tablets that withstand time's ravages. Thousands have been unearthed, documenting contracts, medical texts, astronomical observations, love poems, legal disputes. An entire civilization. Babylon may be a shadow of its former self, its Ishtar Gate a reconstruction in a distant museum, its ziggurat reduced to ruins, yet its ideas, the fabric of mathematics, astronomy, law, and storytelling, continue to resonate. Each moment you glance at the clock, each time you read of a great flood, you engage with the legacy of Babylon. Though it has fallen, the brilliance it sparked shaped